Hi, Mike Kennedy. I'm 005 Kennedy with you today. And here's one of my highlight events of the year I love is the Maine Reptile Expo. So we're going to go inside the fireside inn here. We're going to see all the creatures.
But I don't think that's like every time. I'm sorry. The other big thing,
The sponsors.
I found the camera all by myself. Very cool. You said you were almost. It's a mix between
It's super warm. So I'm gonna keep seeing what's around. And let's see what sure.
The first breeding, they would all be heads. And then if you save those females, you put those females to the river.
Yeah, that's a really
You like one of these?
These are neat.
Thanks.
I like those.
It's really hard to get your hand in there. Like, that's the hard one.
What? Oh, it's hard
to get your hand in there.
Yeah, well, we're shipping a bottle, right? Yeah, with
Yeah,
the tweezers and everything. You know where I've been thinking of doing something like this in the store Home Goods. Have you heard of that store?
Yeah.
They have all kinds of different glass shapes.
They probably have a lot of nice stuff. Sometimes you get lucky too at like yard sales. You get like nice antique pieces.
I bought some margarita glasses for a quarter, and I was going to do that with it. Now, what are these? Are these the air plants? That
Yes.
I might come back and get one of those. Neat.
Yeah, it's great when they bloom and how colorful they get.
And moss bags, moss. You know, some of the reindeer moss is medicinal.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is kind of like not the reindeer moss, the old man's beard that's kind of scraggly. Yeah, it has an antibiotic chemical in it, and they would pack wounds with it.
Wow. It's good to know when I'm camping.
Oh, it's gonna bloom out more. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little. Some have gone past.
What kind of trees are these that you have here?
That's the Hoya, right? And these are the.
These are ficus.
Oh, these are ficus.
And these are.
Yeah, some actually. The Ianantha actually has really good spike that comes up.
Wow. Oh, and you've got the activated carbon too. Oh no, that isn't that. Okay, organic material. Wow. Florida leaf bend, sea grape, Clee Cream, Florida, palm fronds, live oak litter. Look at that. Oh, stuff on sale. Solar drops. Thermometers. Fake cactus. Oh, there we go.
wonder if it was the same year. I don't know when. Might have been. I know it was a long time. I haven't been there for a while. I don't know if they're still going.
I love this one. This kind of got that
hot summers,
rusty look.
This summer's not been too bad. They've probably been out more. I just haven't gone to look. I've been too busy.
Oh, neat.
I think it's fun. It's just sad that the state, gives us such trouble on things like that. I mean, there's.
That's a cool idea.
Hopefully they'll wake up someday.
Oh my
Someday
goodness.
they need to. I mean, because I left the state when dart frogs were illegal, and I left. I moved to Ohio. I had over 300 tanks. It was big business for me, plus a huge hobby, and I love my hobby. But it paid.
Look at the little
And
small
when the state
turtles
of Maine
in
says,
here.
well, we'll give you
They're only
permits,
that
and I was like,
big.
I'm not going to have somebody hold that over me if they change their mind. So I said, forget it, I'll move. And I left. Well, when they finally legalized it, I moved back. Came back. So, because now it's not as important to me, but it was there. And I just was like, I don't want somebody to tell me, here's a permit, we'll let you have it. I was too much invested, too much time. So, and plus, me moving to Ohio at the time, for me to do shows in San Diego and Daytona and all around, it was better for travel. Because Maine,
I really, I mean, there'd be hundreds of them. Every pet shop has it.
yeah. And they were being thrown, they were disposable pets. That was sad, that part.
But I can't tell you how many I had given to them.
Sure, me too.
Settle them off.
People would give them to me to take out of state to sell the shows.
And radiant spiders are illegal in
Big
the state
time on
unless
that.
you had them beforehand.
Yep.
So some of them are only some are.
How you doing?
Good. Now, what kind of?
Those are three stripes. Three stripe muds.
Oh, mud turtles.
Yep.
Okay. Neat.
I worked at a
Recently hatched. It
Yeah,
looks like
about 3 or 4 weeks old.
3 or 4 weeks old. Wow.
They're about 26 days.
actually overnight drowned itself in its water fish.
Oh wow, aren't these pretty? These are something. I haven't seen those before with the green heads like that.
Yeah, they're born green heads, and as they age, they turn white and black, and they lose the color.
Wow. Neat.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
It was something like
thing of
all the adults went overseas, and he's selling off the babies. The babies, that's 3 years of leftover animals that this guy produced that he hadn't sold.
Here you go. Here you go.
Sorry. Nice necklace.
Thanks.
Check the thing.
I'm checking.
Shack and these guys with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife, they actually stopped them from allowing imports of morphs from Asia. They've already been told you're not, because if you can export them, I mean, if they're legal, why are we banning them just to? And the guys in Asia that those 10 years that they were buying these things in massive quantities and kept the market strong, well, now they're producing and they want to market. And so they're going to be coming in, and since they have cheap labor and no heat, it's a little scary.
Hi, how you doing? Wow.
What are you guys feeding right now? Occasionally I can just do the Joe. Any problems diagnosing the mealworm? None at all. Mealworms is their
like their main diet.
Because some of the younger ones sometimes will regurgitate the mealworms and because they can't.
But yeah, I've had zero issues with any of these.
Any problems with crickets with these?
None at all.
Okay.
Once a week is when I do it. Though. I don't. I feel like carrots.
These guys usually they're gut loader jobs. If I have the time, I'll gut load.
Gut load's like great because if they're just eating their own feces, that's what's going to be supposed to.
Teddy blew off of me.
Now that
That's
one,
huge.
that I'm more afraid of than this.
That thing will kill you.
Well, they'll attack, but they don't have. They've got like a bony ridge, right? So.
Well, yeah,
but
it's very fine row teeth.
Okay.
I fed her a fuzzy about a month ago and she bit in half.
Wow.
I mean, that's how sharp her gum line is.
Wow.
You're right, but it's kind of.
It's still gonna hurt.
It's very sharp.
Very sharp. I didn't realize that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, these are the hydroscopic crystals. I mean the hydroscopic gel. I almost know what I'm talking about. The skeletons or something else. Yes. They, you know, you can make the cool ties with us. Are you familiar with a cool tie? You take a piece of cloth and
and you put it around your neck and it cools you off.
yeah, and then people make them and send them over to the soldiers, and plus they, as long as you're in a low humidity place, they really work well. If it's hot and high humidity, they don't do much. But
No.
yeah, where do you guys live?
We're here, well, Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah. It tends to be both hot and humid usually. This is something.
You want to pat it?
Neat. Look at those.
He looked like he was in something.
Skeletons.
He only eats turkey, not little babies. You want to pat it?
She said that to the last kid. He's inside.
You want to try?
Yeah, that was.
What's this one?
Black tree monitor.
Black tree monitor. Is that going to get huge, or do they send it?
They usually stay those size.
They don't get much bigger than that.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to
Times the feet that that'll be normal. Okay.
And yeah, everybody I've talked to that's looking into it. So many.
Neat. Oh, there's a card. Good. Thank you.
Made here in Maine. That's how they got it.
Oh, okay. That's close. Really nice. Oh, some big ones. Look at him looking right at me. Who are you?
No.
The cats would.
Maybe.
Probably dry out before they go.
Yeah.
They're little ninjas.
He would, literally fall in a crack in the floor. So small.
I have a great tree frog, and he gets up all the time.
Oh.
Totally covered in sweat.
Plays with the cat.
Swimming pool. Oh, good lord, you saved his life.
I went to rabbit, and he swam to the bottom of the
Took
pool.
about an hour to get him out. We were opening our pool for the season.
It was like back and forth, and he was cool with it. Like,
No.
this is my pond.
Yeah,
Picked him up, put him in the
we
tank.
live in town, so
He's been in
there's
the
really
tank
nowhere else
4
for
years.
him to survive. We've had him
What kind of plants are those?
Prickly pear cactus.
Prickly pear cactus?
Prickly pear cactus.
Oh.
Spineless in quotations, though.
Yeah, right, because I see the spines on them.
Yeah, but they're not like spikes.
Looks like the new growth has more.
Yeah, the pads will
He's spineless.
Yeah, like these are safe to
Well,
touch.
good luck with your escaping fast, guys.
That's neat. How much are those?
$5 per pot.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the sign. There's a sign right there.
It's a little
I'm just
hidden,
not
sorry.
looking attention very well.
Just getting really warm. It is.
A thermometer.
Right. There's so much, but it's still
Capricorn giant pixie frog babies. Oh my goodness.
And these are his.
Wow.
His babies.
And what do you feed him?
Whatever fits in his mouth.
But did he eat those?
Mice.
Mice. Wow. How often do you feed a animal like that? Does he get fed once a month or every 2 weeks or?
Pretty much. I think she offers like every week.
Every week?
Yeah.
Wow. And they live to be quite old too.
These guys can live up to about 8 years.
8 years.
They're not one of the longer-lived reptiles.
But they're just so colorful. And
Yeah.
what are they? They're like 400 or something, aren't they? Or around there.
The babies are 350.
350, yeah.
Wow, really?
Amazing.
Babies will color up as they get older.
Oh, sure. That's neat. Little, just can't get over the size of that. Have you been to the York Animal Farm in York, Maine?
No,
they
I
have
haven't been
they have a cane toad there.
It's huge, huh?
Oh yeah. It's almost as big as this.
Yeah, I believe it.
And of course they introduced them to Australia, and now they've destroyed so much.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. Now they go around just trying to kill them because there's so many of them. They're poisonous, so nothing preys on them, and they're just eating everything.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to eat insects, but instead they introduced them, and now they're just eating everything.
Birds, everything, huh?
Well, I think they're eating the plants they were supposed to protect even. They're just devouring everything.
So we like these ones go down to the white. Yeah. So you get it gets to the white one. So.
Are we done?
No, they combine.
You already got something.
Oh, yeah.
You're relieved now. Thank you.
Got $10 for this guy.
Wow.
Can you get it?
$5, man. That's what I said. You get this thing for $5.
Everything's negotiable. It's like, great, don't say a word.
Oh my goodness.
What? Look at
One's not enough.
No, I do.
I saw your video this morning.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
Tongue hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do grooming.
Oh, if you check my YouTube channel, it's M005 Kennedy. Some of the things are the biggest. Yeah.
Company it was that was hosting it.
But I get thousands of views on the reptile shows.
Do you have reptiles?
No.
You just take pictures.
Yeah, it's like, some of them are like, if I bring them home, I either have to live in the car with them or the wife leaves. So I just have to look at them from afar. And actually, the thing...
Little, like the little pretty ones, and then...
I actually like the bugs, too.
Do you? Yeah.
And, they're all edible. For humans, too.
For the reptiles, yes.
No, for people, too. They're very good.
Well, I'm sure in some countries they're a lot better than what they eat. If the world ever ends, I'm sad.
Yeah, that's what they say. The only thing that left is going to be cockroaches. But no, that's a new thing. Insects as food. It's called entomography or something like that. But it's starting to become big. Of course, in some countries like Thailand, it's a major industry because that's what they eat. But they're very high in protein, very low in fat. They, you know, crickets, mealworms, which mealworms aren't really worms. They're a beetle stage. But
Oh no, I've had somebody eat those at my house.
oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They make them into flour. Now you can buy cricket flour, but it's like $65 a pound. It's not cheap. But cricket protein bars are what you're going to see in the stores first.
Grass, which is they sell, is it like 6 pounds for $40? It's fertilizer for plants. Right online. I'm like, wow, I should do something with that cockroach poop.
But there's a site called Open Bug Farm, and they've developed a bug farm you can have at home for the purpose of raising insects to eat. I mean, when you're raising them for breeding, I mean for feeding, the standards are a little bit different because you know they're resistant to bacteria and we aren't that so much. So you have to be, you know, you have to raise them a little bit differently. But basically, it's the same. That's neat. Neat stuff.
Driving